Congress has no space for those who are power crazy and defect to lean on center, says Chief Minister Okram Ibobi. UNC resolved to intensify movement to start picketing government offices from midnight of December 31. And challenging the media is tantamount to challenging the people, says KH Joy Kishan. Hello and welcome to ICTV English News. I'm Surbala Kangabam. Let's see the news in detail. Manipur Chief Minister Okram Ibobi has asserted that there is no room in Congress for those who are power crazy and defect from party to lean on the center. There has been Congress government in the state for the last 15 years due to the fact that those who are in the party have faith in the ideology of the party and thus won the people's trust, the Chief Minister said, and cautioned all concerned not to consider the party as a dharmasala. He made the statement while taking part in the celebration of the 131st Foundation Day of the Indian National Congress held at the Congress Bhavan on BT Road today. Deputy Chief Minister Gaikhangam, President of MPCC Tien Haokip, ministers, parliamentary secretaries, MLAs, office bearers, leaders and workers of the party attended the celebration. Senior leaders of the party like former several times Chief Ministers and Rajya Sabha member Rusang Kashing, former Rajya Sabha member W. Angau and KH Kunikanta were honored by presenting gifts to them on the occasion. Chief Minister Okram Ibobi further said, there is no room in Congress party for those who do things to make selfish gains and who act in a communal manner in a state like Manipur where plural society exists. Since Congress has unquestionable faith in secularism and the people of the state to have unstinted faith in the Congress government, it has been able to preserve the integrity of the state and bring about development, he said.
India ki hujik laiba world superpower laiba sentum gi phim da laiba awon ba laiba mayam puna maksing se Congress na sason torokpadagi purakpani haibasi ai haijaning bani center da sarkar paiba khangde sida sarkar paiba khangde maduda chaisu eraga nga thuraga chatkani haibasi aina thajajabadi that is not a politics adugumba mising dudi opportunist ngaktaneba Congress na sason pairagadi aikhoi amuk tokpa tabraba ar center da BJP leitraga di amuk Congress lakta di Congress ta amuk changba tabraba aduna ni aikhoina amarak makta hek phagi tauraga yauningaga hek yauge tokningaga hek tokre Congress party sibu dharmasala ne na khanbi bra na khoina hek phagi tauraga ngangi se asiengba Congress ki ideology principle da thajaba aikhoi khudingmak karmi oinanaba aidi hotnaminasi.
President of MPCC MLA Tien Haokip said, issuing forms for those who aspire to contest the election on the party ticket has started. A committee for selection of the candidates has started taking up necessary steps, he said, adding that the block level committees have a major role in this regard. Deputy Chief Minister Gaikhangam said, if a party formed by some people on the basis of ad hoc ideas on the prevailing issues without having an appropriate constitution comes to power, the government cannot last long. Since the BJP has been unable to translate its promises made before the election into action, it has turned out to be the main reason for the people to change their mind. As the BJP has realized that it cannot return to power in the next election, the party has started using all available opportunity to make political mileage. This has made the people suffer extremely. Besides, it will be wrong on part of those frustrated people to jump into the fray as politicians, Deputy Chief Minister Gaikhangam said.
There is no alternative to Congress party. I say, it's a proven. Masigi sakina loina maglay ko puno kan.
The United Naga Council at its consultative held at Senapati district headquarters today has resolved to intensify the protest movement against the creation of 7 new districts by bifurcating what they call Naga areas. The meeting arrived at 6 resolutions, including picketing of government offices from the midnight of December 31. All members of state media fraternity yesterday staged a sitting demonstration at Kaishampat in front of the powerhouse in protest against placing of a hand grenade at the office of Pandam and evening daily at Wahingbam Nakai by KCP MC on December 26. All print media based in Imphal did not bring out newspapers today, while the ISTB news was not telecast in solidarity with the protest yesterday. Editors and newsmen of all media houses in Imphal took part in the protest. Placards reading, "We condemn bomb threat on media. Threatening media is threatening democracy," etc. were displayed during the protest. K.H. Joykishan, who also took part in the protest for a while, said, "Challenging media is tantamount to challenging the people of the state. Media has never been biased to anyone. Media has been playing an important role in disseminating news to the masses. However, some proscribed outfits have frequently been threatening the media houses over not publishing their press releases. Such threats pose a great deal of challenge to the media houses and editors. Even as KCP MC has claimed responsibility for the bomb threat, it is yet to clarify its real motive behind carrying out such an act."
Makoina karigumba lebaki khalaga thabak torpu oiragadi paumising ju lebaki khalaga thabak tawjaribina makoida free thadok bibaisina aphaba wakalon oigani haiduna ayana thamjari masida karigumba lebak miyamna paumising na tawjariba sida hena matungda thrit tawwa phattaba tholalagadi manipur miyamna matugi mathakta horakloi hainingai leite aduna leiriba UG office asina media house ta terrorize to base khudak tagi lepu ai ki side tagi akhoi gi treat tawriba khoi UG outfit da asugum laba thawong si khudak tagi handokna ba haiduna appeal tawjari praja da singna ba anti people oiba thawong nai base ase angna thamjari.
And on the other hand, the residents of Wahingbam Nakai also staged a similar sit-in demonstration in protest against the bomb threat to Pandam the evening daily. Many women residents of the area took part in the protest jointly organized by local Maira Paibis and volunteers of YSCO. Talking to media person, a woman protester expressed condemnation over the act of placing hand grenade in residential areas. She appealed to those responsible not to repeat such act in future. The Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights today launched its new website www.manipurscpcr.com and released a handbook in the office chamber of Minister of Social Welfare A.K. Mirabai at the North Block of Secretariat. Minister Mirabai, Chairperson of MCPCR S. Sarat Kumar Sharma, Commissioner Disability R.K. Kumarjit and members of Manipur State Commission for Women attended the website launch cum handbook release. Talking to the ISTB News in her office chamber, Minister Mirabai said, "The website and the handbook will prove to be greatly beneficial in solving the issues pertaining to child rights in the state."
Mapan lomda aikoina aronba karba tawba mayam singchina angang singchibu huramduna pugraga laiba mangan bagi changse nomo nomo hengalakpa masina maram oire haraga masi mato kramaina thingadage masidagi aikoina mato kramaina ngakthokadage haiba aikoi maruiba thimjiga maruina aikoina palan aikoi thabak tauram kayama hariba aikoi lairiba CWC singa samnaraga child welfare board mayam asi aikoi khusamnare haraga commission na maruiba aikoina part asi lauraga hariba asi functional oiba yana bagi damakta miyamda ngasigi launch asi tawjabani.
Manipur University Students' Union protested the decision of the Manipur University Authority on postponing the university's election indefinitely. The election was scheduled to be held today. Some students went to the extent of breaking office chairs, tables and started setting them on fire in protest against the election authority's decision. Singdamai Police and Fire Service Station arrived in time and extinguished the fire and brought the situation under control. The Joint Students Coordinating Committee has warned of intense stir if the authority concerned doesn't conduct the election of Manipur University Students' Union within this month. The authority concerned must notify the new election date before 1 p.m. of December 29, which is tomorrow. Addressing a press conference held at the office of Kanglei Park Students Association at Kaishampat Sega Road, convener of the committee, Subhas Chandra said, Violence broke out on the university campus as a reaction to the biased decision taken by some members of the election committee. Had the election committee tried to console the students who were disheartened by the decision of postponing the election indefinitely, the violence could have been averted. Convener Subhasandra aided.
Hozik Manipur University da mahiroi sing da sangsilliba khongjang sing asida JSC na mapung phana sogot pagaloina na yamna akanba mong da khongjang sing sangsin gani mukanna good academic atmosphere amada hanjina ba authority na lokut pa ya ba thudang do thu matam da lokut kitam na ba si JSC gi side gi media gi thong thamjari.
Imphal-bound passenger vehicles and trucks carrying essential commodities still remain stranded at Jiribam due to the economic blockade on the two key national highways of Manipur. Passengers coming from Guwahati and Shillong have been suffering due to the blockade. Sources said empty trucks with security escorts will leave Imphal tomorrow and will escort the stranded vehicles and trucks back to Imphal. And on the other hand, President of United Christian Women Manipur S. Barmini has said that the United Naga Council will be considered as an organization that is against humanity if it doesn't lift the indefinite economic blockade being imposed on the two national highways connecting Manipur. Talking to ISTB News, she maintained that the UNC should not disobey the ways of God. The economic blockade should be lifted immediately, she added.
Ichin now UNC da ekhoina Ishorgi Minda, Ishorgi Mayenga, Pocket Shilo Tokpio, Ishona, Asi, Paye, Patel, in a Kangalaye, Aquina Apabado, Apaba Pangani, Patabado, the Pataba Pangani, Habasi Kautaduna. A hing be Ishorshida Yenaga. Oh, Aquay, no see, Chana Machin now say, no shikatabani, Habasi Kautaduna. Oh, Aquay, Ichinina Umataniko, Aquay Sumena Donabayare, Patabasina in Sinbasulo. Ako'y nung si Janagani Habasi, ano ba Jahila Katabasida? New Year Lactring da ako'y may ampukning honga, ano ba asa, ano ba punsi, ano ba numitu oy hansi.
A security personnel who is said to be a Zamadar fired gunshots when a motorcyclist tried to overtake the vehicle of the security personnel at Mayang Imphal Bazaar around 10 a.m. yesterday. At least 2 persons who tried to stop the firing were hospitalized as the Jamadar hit them with his rifle butt. Talking to media persons, the motorcyclist Bipin, a resident of Mayang Imphal Bazaar, said Zamadar Kumukcham Binoy started firing after a brief argument between them. The Zamadar argued that Bipin's bullet motorcycle almost collided with his vehicle when Bipin was overtaking. Bipin appealed to the authority concerned to look into the matter.
Mayam the Kajin Mayam to the Mayam, the man, the beach man coming. No Gapano, I do usually meeting the by the year of the law, but only not the matter. I don't take Bazars here, stubborn in the Vera, my Makara, Mato, my Yori, Mara didn't Matomadi, Manin the Karimba, what am I there? Punyam Kana, Hazawai, that she looked at the people's mind.
And on the other hand, Mayang Imphal Block Congress Committee has clarified that KH Binoy was not involved in the incident at all. Addressing a press conference, chairman of the committee, T.H. Modu, said KH Bijoy was on duty at Congress Bhavan for observance of the Foundation Day of Indian National Congress when the incident happened at Mayang Imphal Bazaar. The allegation that he was involved in the incident is baseless. Moreover, OC of Mayang Imphal Police Station has already been briefed to maintain law and order situation, including drug abuse, as Mayang Imphal is an area where violence occurs frequently during election times. He appealed to all concerned not to cook up such political stunt to gain narrow political gains.
Kumujam Binoy ko ba amana nung may nagkaptana adu tawi ada tawi na pangang nangang nga kano to ko gi ISTV to pangang nangang ba adu ko masi yam na aran ba yumham yaudu wa pamni kunjo gi masani ba Binoy abisdi ai ko gi Congress office ta chamaga kunthama to suba Congress ki foundation di gi damakta duty tawduna madi adu numi manga tarani di adu madi duty taw lebni pani ngarang mayang phanda lakpasu ude adagi moina nomai kapam mi kholami nomai meru khulli adu tawi ada tawi yam nang na nomai kapam ga pangai dai jeli nomai du yam nang na mana intentionally kapam tardi nomai meru manga taru moina khullaga tong uli duna kai gumba maduna aseng bawe ram tardi nipa du mana intentionally kap ga hai tardi nomai meru manga taru duna kap da nipa du I meri gam ta da ba adagi nipa du kari gumba ma sok to ba sibo karmai to na ko thas do no ba ꯃꯗꯨ ꯌꯨꯝꯐꯝ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯕ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯔꯥꯟꯕ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯅꯤ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯌꯨꯝꯐꯝ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯕ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯅꯤ.
Volunteers of Mayang Imphal Apunba Nupi Loop staged a sit-in demonstration in protest against the firing at Mayang Imphal Bazaar, allegedly carried out by some BJP workers around 9 p.m. of December 26. A woman protester condemned the incident and appealed to all concerned not to repeat such act in future. MLA of Nambol Assembly constituency N. Loken today inaugurated a school building constructed under Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan and a playground at Laurembam Maninglekai. MLA N. Loken, ZEO Zone 4 KH Yaima, Sanjanbam and Pradhan of Pukrambam Gram Panchayat were the chief guest, president and guest of honor at the inaugural function respectively. Addressing the gathering, MLA N. Loken said, the government schools are no less than private schools. Many government officers are products of government schools, he added. MLA of Kairao Assembly constituency Thamarjit Karam has called on people to help each other and bring about peace and harmony in the state. He said this while attending the opening ceremony of the 5th annual sports meet held on the theme Victory Through Harmony, organized by Chiru Youth Club today. Village chairman of Waithau Chiru, Tongrengir Sekho, Secretary of BCCI Kairao Kendra MS Angam and many others attended the opening ceremony of the annual sport meet. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Thamarjit Karam praised Chiru Youth Club for organizing the sports meet with the theme of Victory Through Harmony. The theme should be promoted further across the state, he added. Later, MLA Thamarjit opened the annual sports meet that will include not only games and sports, but also various literary competitions. A 3-day training program on e-waste management organized by the National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology, Imphal, has got underway at the conference hall of NAILIT today. Director of Directorate of Environment Dr. M. Homeshwar, Director of Department of Science and Technology Uttam Chand Laishram and Executive Director of NAILIT T.H. Prameshwar were the presidium members at the inaugural function of the training program. Employees of various government departments and banks attended the inaugural function. Director Dr. M. Homeshwar said, use of electronic gadgets is increasing drastically as the technology is advancing day by day. Therefore, it has become very important to apply some methods of recycling these electronics items when they stop functioning properly or to make them usable again. The Government of India has even introduced schemes to meet these requirements. As such, it is very important to have electronic waste management system, he added. Ex-MLA of Sagolban Assembly constituency, Dr. K.H. Loken, has said that it is very unfortunate that some political parties have been busy making political mileage instead of making efforts to solve the issues prevailing in the state. He said this while attending the felicitation program of former IMC councillor W. Mobita, who has recently joined the state BJP at his residence today. Speaking at his felicitation program, W. Mobita said he joined the party considering the need for a party like BJP to work for the betterment of the people. On the other hand, Dr. K.H. Loken further said it is wrong on part of the government not to have made enough effort to solve the issue of economic blockade.
M-Sector GOC yauriba, aduga loinana Manipur Police ki TC yauriba. Haiba core command asigi command in chief che, kanano haiba kanda Manipur ki chief minister ne. Lantum any darkar labor Manipur ki praja sing awaba tarfa kanda haiba singa se season anaba haidana ayaba pidana leibana. Madu kuma mayam singa se ungo inaraga madu kuma mayam singa sina praja singa khangandra kanda punama se masi center na no haira midni masi di state subject ni state government na tawada.
The 10th Foundation Day of Uripo Kangchup Road Auto Mega Diesel Association was celebrated at the Community Hall at Kadangban Part 2 today. MLA of Sekmai Assembly constituency K.H. Devendra, President of the Association C.H. Ibomcha and Zilla Parisad member Sumati Devi took part in the celebration as the chief guest, president and guest of honor respectively. Dance and musical performances based on cultures of various ethnic groups of Manipur were also presented during the celebration. Students of Kadangban, Karam, Bithel, Nakhuzang, Thongkhong, Galzang, Kangchup and Phaying, who secured positions in Class 10 and 12 examinations 2014 to 2016, were honored by presenting gifts on the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, President of the association, C.H. Ibomsa, said that free service will be rendered to the students of the set areas who secure highest marks in the Class 10 and 12 examinations of 2017 and the media persons who move around from one place to another all day long to collect news for the people. He also mentioned that a total of 145 diesel autos are rendering service on Uripo Kangchup Road under the association. Wangoi Kendra Development Council has felicitated the newly appointed chairperson of Wangoi Municipal Council, Khaidem Mema, yesterday. The post had been vacant since October 22 last. Vice Chairman of Khadi and Village Industry Board, Sagolsem Achauba, former President of Wangoi Block Congress Committee, T.H. Thambalngau, and many councillors attended the reception. Newly appointed chairperson Khaidem Mema said all wards of different municipal councils of Wangoi will be provided equal opportunity for development under her supervision. She also said that upgrading Wangoi market is on the agenda considering the present condition of the market. All councillors have unanimously agreed to support S. Achauba as the candidate in the upcoming State Assembly election. Achauba expressed gratitude to the Chief Minister on appointing a suitable chairperson for Wangoi Municipal Council, which has been lying vacant for 49 days, and appealed to the councillors to use the allocated funds properly. He also promised to demand a vehicle for the Wangoi councillors from the Chief Minister. He will take up necessary steps to blacktop the roads leading to Wangoi CHC at the earliest, he assured. And now the top stories once again. Congress has no space for those who are power crazy and defect to lean on court center, says Chief Minister Okram Ibobi. UNC resolved to intensify movement to start picketing government offices from midnight of December 31. And challenging the media is tantamount to challenging the people, says K.H. Joy Kishen. Thank you so much for joining with us, and good night.